In a world consumed by chaos, finding peace can feel like a fool's errand. When the very air you breathe crackles with anxiety and the ground trembles beneath your feet, it's easy to let panic take hold. But fear not, dear viewers, for even in the heart of the inferno, a flicker of tranquility can be found. Skeletron here, your guide to navigating the apocalypse with a stiff upper lip and a dash of morbid humor. You might be wondering why a sentient skeleton cares about your stress levels. Well, aside from the fact that screaming is bad for my audio receptors, I've learned a thing or two about staying calm over my many years. And trust me, I've seen some things. Now, before you start gnawing on your fingernails like a starving rat in a biscuit tin, let's talk coping mechanisms. The world might seem like it's spiraling out of control, but that doesn't mean you have to follow suit. There are ways to keep your cool even when everything around you is falling apart. First off, meditation. Find yourself a quiet corner, if you can still find one that isn't on fire. And take a moment to center yourself. Close your eyes and breathe. Focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly. Let each breath ground you in the present moment. Let the sounds of societal collapse fade away. Imagine them as distant waves crashing on a far-off shore. It won't stop the chaos, but you'll at least look dignified when the end comes, and who knows, maybe your calm demeanor will inspire others to find their own peace. Next, yoga. Yes, you heard me right. Yoga. It's not just for bendy people in expensive leggings. Anyone can do it, and it's a fantastic way to relieve stress. Stretching can actually reduce stress hormones. It helps to release tension stored in your muscles, making you feel more relaxed and at ease. Plus, when the world is a fiery hellscape, who cares if you can't touch your toes? The important thing is that you're trying to find some balance. Just try not to set yourself on fire. Safety first, even in the apocalypse. Finally, find beauty in the wreckage. It might seem impossible, but it's there if you look closely. A single flower pushing through the cracks in the pavement. It's a small but powerful reminder of resilience. A ray of sunshine piercing through the smoke-filled sky. These moments of beauty can give you hope and strength. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, life finds a way. So keep your skull on straight and remember you're stronger than you think. Section 4. Facts are stubborn things, even in an inferno. In the midst of chaos, it's easy to lose sight of the facts. But remember, facts are like the embers of a fire. They persist, even when everything around them is burning. Now, I know what you're thinking. Skeletron, you're just a bag of bones with a voice modulator. What could you possibly know about the complexities of human stress and survival? What do you know about stress? Well, let me tell you, stress is not just a modern-day phenomenon. It's been around for ages, evolving with humanity. For your information, I've been around long enough to see humanity invent stress, perfect it, and mass-produce it for maximum efficiency. From the Industrial Revolution to the digital age, stress has been a constant companion. I also happen to know that stress isn't just a mental game, it has real, tangible effects on your body. Chronic stress can actually shrink your brain. Yes, you heard that right. Prolonged exposure to stress hormones can reduce the size of your brain, particularly the areas involved in memory and learning. Not exactly helpful when you're trying to outsmart a zombie horde. Imagine trying to strategize your escape with a brain that's not functioning at its best. Laughter releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting and pain-relieving effects. It's like a natural antidote to stress, so go ahead, crack a smile at the absurdity of it all. Sometimes a good laugh is all you need to put things into perspective. Spending time in nature can lower your blood pressure and reduce stress hormones. The tranquility of nature has a calming effect on the mind and body. Of course, finding a tree that isn't currently a raging inferno might be a challenge, but even in the midst of chaos, seek out those moments of peace. They are there, waiting to be found. Section 5, this too shall pass, probably. Look, the world might be a flaming dumpster fire right now. Everything seems to be going up in flames, and chaos is the order of the day. It's hard to see past the smoke and the heat, but trust me, there's more to this story. But even dumpster fires eventually die down, leaving behind a smouldering pile of... Well, you get the picture. The flames can't burn forever, and what remains is a chance to rebuild, to start anew from the ashes. The point is, this too shall pass. Just like the night gives way to the dawn, the chaos will eventually settle. It's a cycle, and every end is a new beginning. In the meantime, breathe, find moments of peace. And remember, panic won't extinguish the flames. Take a deep breath, center yourself, and focus on what you can control. It'll just make you smell like fear. And fear, my friends, is a scent that lingers and spreads, making everything seem worse than it actually is. And trust me, fear is not a good look on anyone, especially not you fleshy types. It's like wearing a neon sign that says, "I'm not okay," and that's not the message you want to send. Until next time, keep those chins up. Unless they've melted off, then just, try to stay positive. It's all about perspective and finding humor even in the darkest times. Like and subscribe for more apocalyptic life hacks from yours truly, Skeletron. Cheers! Remember, we're all in this together, and together we can face anything.